Nets leading by 3. Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the 3. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. The Nets working the ball around now. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Then for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot. He's checked in for Green. Landry Shamet comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And taken away by Brown. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. KD looking around. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. KD.
Nets are stacking up in the NBA stats.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. And a few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets leading by 7. Right side Durant shoots over Cousins, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Cousins. Waba passes to Brown. Waba kicks to Cousins. The Rockets with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time. You
got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the San Antonio Spurs. And that one drops for him. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As this called the Rockets. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is.
Pete and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Houston. Here's KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got 16.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Cousins. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Rockets trail by 13. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, He puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Gordon finds Brown. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Nets. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Brown, good.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Durant down low. Good on the bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shamet the pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. KD with it. He's got 25 to the middle. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
He gets it up. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing.
They've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Drops in the tray. He's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Harden inside the three-point line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 17.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes. Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Boy, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brown against Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Oladipo taking his time here. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rockets trail by 19. Wall passes to Oladipo. Back to Wall. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's Oladipo, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Oladipo's got 12 in the game.
Hey, you know what? Once Oladipo gets the hot hand, he knows exactly how to take over because he's a smooth and versatile scorer.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Checked in for Bruce Brown. Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Rockets trail by 19. Oladipo outside. Count that one. Oladipo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
There's the lob to Oladipo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, the fact that Oladipo and his teammates are so well connected, they know exactly when to send the lob his way.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Here's Harden, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Houston. McLemore has come in for John Wall. Rockets trail by 17. Brown outside. Back to Oladipo. Over in the corner, Brown. They get it again. He goes up again. Tucker can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Need a 14-0 run by the Nets.
Harden surveying the D. Harden draws the double. Outside, Green. It's Harden with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oladipo misses. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Harden draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
It's the Nets now. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Hey, watch Oladipo.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, this is why Oladipo is a star. I mean, he has a unique ability to convert through really tough defense.
Nets shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant. He's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
The steal. And they're pushing it up. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
And here's Harden. Outside, Green. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Green. Harden's got 47 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Wall with it. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a
tournament
tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Here's Karuch. And he's good on the three ball. Karuch has got 5 points now this quarter.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Harden draws the double to the paint. Here's Chiozza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Chiozza's got his first bucket in this one.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Perry. Perry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. It's stolen by Jones. And Wall kicks to Jones. No good with the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
With the teardrop, connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And for Houston, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Wall passes to Tate, and that one, good.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Harden draws the double, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 1:51 left in the fourth. Wall passes to Karuch. Jones for three. The shot misses, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. James Harden again. Harden's got 55.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for John Wall. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Jones. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Brown.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's Houston's ball. Dishes it to Cousins. And the basket is good.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Here's Chiozza. Good D by Jones. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.